Hey, what's up, everyone? Today I wanted to talk about getting, a little bit limber, being more relaxed, and hopefully having less tension. I think we can all agree that we could use a little bit of each. And I'm here to tell you that there's actually one thing that you can do that can provide you all of this and more. Now, is it a new drug? Maybe it's a hack. No, it's actually something that's been around for thousands of years, but it's stretching. Or you could say yoga because stretching and yoga often get conflated. And it makes sense because both stretching and yoga are very similar, but I'm not talking about you being found or you starting each sentence with my yogi and I. I'm talking about specifically taking time out of your day to stretch out your muscles, not all that other nonsense. And I'm going to tell you the number one reason you should begin stretching here in a second. But before that, please try and forget about that annoying friend who's been telling you about yoga and stretching for all these years. All right, look, he or she may have been right. And you know what? Between you and me, they're still annoying. Okay, both can be true. They can be annoying and they could have been right. And don't be afraid of the future I told you so speech. Just forget about that. Also, look, I get why people are hesitant to start stretching. The early years have housed some really weird ass crunchy people. And I know that stretching can seem like a fanciful excuse for an exercise that only a lackadaisical buffoon could really enjoy, but it's not. Not at all. So forget about all that. Let's focus on why you should actually give it a go. Now, there are many reasons to begin stretching, and here's a short list. And I'm sure some people have actually started to stretch or do yoga for some really bizarre spiritual reasons as well. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't, all right, but today, studies have been done on stretching and yoga. And there are more realistic day to day reasons to take up the practice of stretching. Now, let me show you why just giving it a shot is really just not a bad idea. Now, the number one tippy top reason why stretching should at least be attempted is its potency against hypertension.
The more blood our heart has to pump through stiff, narrowing arteries, the higher our blood pressure. When the force of the blood against our artery walls is too high, life-threatening health problems can result.
Look, this is a big deal because nearly half of Americans have hypertension. And if you don't know, hypertension can cause severe headaches, anxiety, vision problems, and seizures. Oh, and hypertension has its tentacles in nearly 500,000 deaths a year. That last one's a big one, and that's why reducing hypertension is the number one reason you should begin stretching. Stretching for 30 minutes a day for 5 days a week has actually been shown to decrease your hypertension. And you're able to achieve this because when you do stretch out your muscles, you're also stretching out your blood vessels, making them less stiff and able to flow blood more freely, thus reducing your blood pressure and decreasing your hypertension. And with less hypertension comes an array of other benefits that you can have, like less anxiety, less stress, and more frequent states of relaxation. But we'll get into those benefits another day. So, maybe, just maybe, give stretching a shot. Oh, and also, I'll leave you with this. One of the best things about this reason to stretch is that every time that you want to feel less stressed, more relaxed, possibly reduce your hypertension, you don't have to look like you're the second coming of Christ to do so. You don't have to do any of that. Isn't that cool? I think it is. And I think it's a good reason to start stretching. So if you want to begin, there's a whole bunch of information online on YouTube. There's some information on my website. Go ahead, check that out, and good luck.